Thank you for joining for our webinar today. My name is Mike Wood. I am presenting for you today how to process an order on AutoDS. So we are going to go right on into the details and not delay. So first, as you log into AutoDS, you'll have an Orders tab over here on the left-hand side. So look at that, look for that Orders. It's the fourth item down. Click on Orders. You'll see the little orange underline show up underneath it indicating where you are, and you'll come up to the Orders screen. Now we also need to have our eBay tab open. So you'll notice up here I've got eBay as well as many other tabs open up here. But we'll have eBay open. So on eBay we want to go to look at our sold items, and we can see those items here. So there are two options, two ways you can go about processing your order here. We can do it manually, where we come in here and go to View Record. When we click on View Record, that will pull us up to the information, including shipping details and purchase details. And you'll see that we can hover over the name information, and a little pop-up comes up that says Copy to Clipboard. You simply click on that, it copies it and indicates that it's been copied, and then you'll have to paste each one of those into the address section on Amazon. Now to get to the product on Amazon, you'll come over here to AutoDS, and there's a Source Item ID link, kind of an orange or red link, peach, some kind of color there. It's got a little bit of magenta and yellow in it. So we click on that, and that will open up our product on Amazon. And so once we get to the Amazon page, we just add the product to cart over here on the side. And your page will look a little bit different from mine. Most of the time, under this cart subtotal here on this page now, we'll have a little checkbox that we can click on that will allow us to mark this as a gift. Marking it as a gift means that Amazon will not put in the price on the invoice. Not a big deal, but if you've got the option, you might as well do it. Then we could proceed to check out. In this case, I'm going to go to cart because it looks like I've got two items in the cart and I only need the one. So I already had this in there once. That's okay. This is just an example. We'll proceed to checkout just like normal, like you would if you were going to be ordering the item on Amazon. So again, we've got the address information over here on eBay. We have to copy each one of these lines of content. The ship to name, street, second line. That's actually interesting because I just told this lady that I needed a street address, and there it is. Platinum is the city, and then the state, the zip code, and the phone number. All right, and I know you can't see that because I'm going to block it out, but you won't have this. I'm on the business Amazon account, so mine looks a little bit different, but you'll come up to a screen where you have the addresses, and you'll have an option to add an address here, and you'll need to click Add New Address. Again, your page will look a little bit different from mine because I have the business Amazon account. And then you'll need to go in here and paste each part of the address in there. And I've already had this part in there. I'll show you the tool that did this automatically. And I'm going to go ahead and correct that so that we have the right information. And delete this detail here. Well, maybe we'll leave that down in there. All right, and then after you've got the address information in, you click Deliver to this address. And that will take you to the next page. That's where you'll enter credit card information and pay for the item and complete the checkout. Simple as that. All right, now let's look at this a different way and use the tool. I don't know how well you can see it in the top right corner of my screen here. I've got a little DS, AutoDS logo. It says DS there in kind of black on black. This is the AutoDS Helper plugin. So this is an extension on Chrome. And so to get this, you can go do a search on Google for AutoDS Helper, and that'll come up with chrome.google.com with AutoDS Helper Dropship extension. You click on that, and you'll have a button to click to add to Chrome. Now mine's already added, so mine is going to say remove from Chrome, but you'll have an add to Chrome there. Let me show you why you want this. This is fantastic. So this is how you process the order if you have that extension. You come into the item and you go in here and click either ordered or shipped. You change the status to either ordered or shipped. That's on the far right over here. Hopefully you're following my cursor. Either ordered or shipped. When you change that, you're going to get this pop up here with these extra buttons. Copy without phone, copy with phone, copy as hip shipper. I don't know what the hip shipper is yet. But copy with phone. So if we click on the copy with phone, that will copy the address from all the address information from eBay. And then we save this. So generally what I do is I don't mark it as shipped, but I mark it as ordered in here, because if you mark it as shipped, it changes it on eBay for you. And so I usually don't like to do that until after I get a tracking number, so that there's a very short delay from the time I mark it as shipped to the time I put the tracking number in. However, don't wait any longer than the ship by date. So let's back up here to eBay. And in eBay, notice here it says ship by February 13th. So I want to mark this as shipped no later than tomorrow night at midnight, because today is the 12th. And so I want this to be marked as shipped on the date that it says ship by. But I'd like to wait until late in that day, because it's going to take some time before Amazon actually processes the order, ships the item, and gives me a tracking number. And the more delay you have between marking something as shipped and entering the tracking information, the worse it looks for you as an eBay seller. So we want that to be that gap to be very close. Now, unfortunately, we can't always put the tracking number in, because if we get a tracking number from Amazon that is a TBA number, like to be announced, that's Amazon's own tracking, internal tracking, and it won't work in eBay. It has to be a USPS or a UPS tracking number from Amazon, which you normally will get. So, back to AutoDS, we changed the status to ordered, right? We changed the status to ordered. We copied with phone number, and then we click on the item there. It takes us to our Amazon screen, and we add it to cart, which we've already done multiple times here. We add it to cart, and we proceed to checkout. You won't have this screen to continue. Yours should just go to an address screen. You'll click on Add New Address, and then the pop-up that comes up will have a paste button, like this little orange paste button. Yours might be in a slightly different place, but you'll have a paste. You click on that, and boom, like magic, the address information with phone number, everything gets filled in. So then you can just click Deliver to this address and continue with your order on Amazon. Like I say, I've already processed this one, so I am not going to complete that order. I need to just remove it from cart. But that is how you process an order on AutoDS. In order to have all of this information accessible under the Orders tab, the item must be in your monitor. It must be a monitored item. So if it's not showing up here, if you get a sale in eBay and it shows in your eBay page here, but it doesn't show up in the Orders tab on AutoDS, that means it's not being monitored. And so there you'll have to do everything manually, like I showed you the first part of this video, you'll have to go back and manually copy each line and paste each line into the address section on Amazon. So I hope that is clear about how to process an order on Amazon for a drop ship item. And this should show you how to do it with or without AutoDS. And as you can see, with the AutoDS tools and that AutoDS helper extension in Chrome, it makes it really slick, really fast, really easy. I hope you love the content that I'm creating for you. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, share, comment, do all that social stuff so that we can get more content to put out there for you. Thanks for watching.